25 minutes, condense 1 hour. So I'm going to go very quickly, all right? How many people here feel a little bit uneasy or nervous looking after other people's money? Their goals, the dreams, their retirement, their legacy? Well, news for you, and I think you already realize this, they're nervous about us too. So this is Investments 10 out of 10, and I hope that some of this information might give you a little bit of, knowledge and background information so that you'll be more comfortable, and also you'll be able to share and transfer this confidence to your clients as well. All right? Investments, 10 out of 10. These are the 10 points that I'm going to be covering: diversification, duration, discipline, dollar cost averaging. I like to refer to these as the 4 Ds of investing. Number 5 will be high Morningstar rated funds. 6, various fee and MER options. 7, maturity and or death benefit guarantees. Number 8, limited authorization forms and 24/7 access to accounts. 9, remittance fee or welcome bonus requests. And finally, residual income and natural opportunities for reviews. Here we go. Number 1, diversification. This is a chart that I like to use because it's color-coded, so it's very easy for people to understand. It shows the asset classes, and the one thing that I want to point out, you will not see one asset class that remains number 1 more than 3 years in a row. So the one that's actually shown here, I just happened to select one, and again, you're going to see that it's not number 1 always, which is why it's important to have a well-balanced portfolio invested across all asset classes to allow investors to participate in the gains of each year's winners, because winners rotate. Number 2, discipline. This is a chart that I like to use showing that the market is cyclical. And we need to understand and help our clients to understand that it's all about supply and demand. In saying that, we don't want people to make knee-jerk decisions, because you'd agree that people are emotionally attached to their money. Having said that, when they're watching the market, when things are going well, they want to invest and get involved, but they're buying high. And then, when things aren't going so well, all of a sudden they're panicking, and that's when they're going to sell and they're going to realize that loss. And yet, if they're disciplined and they understand the way that markets go, they'll see that it's a lot smoother ride. Number 3 is duration. I like to use this chart, the bull and bear market. Easiest way to remember the bull and bear market is the bull, the horns are up. That's when the markets are on the rise. And during a bear market, the claw of the bear is coming down. That's when the market is going down. So have a look at the numbers on the right-hand side, top corner. We look at past history here. The average gain in the bull market, again the horns are up, it's 129%. But look at the duration here. It's over 4 years, 53 months. When we look at the bear market, again the claw is coming down, the average loss is 28%. But look at the duration. It's less than a year. The average is only 9 months. So we just need to educate our clients so they stay in. Number 4 is dollar cost averaging. I like dollar cost averaging, and don't get overwhelmed by the numbers. I'm going to explain how this works. You'll notice at the very top on the left-hand side, you'll see June 1st. This was taken in 1917. You'll see the price is 6.6. Every month, the person is putting $1,000 in. Look at the bottom. Because they're taking advantage of dollar cost averaging, and every month they're investing $1,000, the average cost per unit is actually 6.25. They've invested a total of $13,000. Had they put the full $13,000 on that one day, June 1st, 2017, they would have been paying 6.6 per unit. Same $13,000, but look at the difference. Now they've actually purchased 2,081 units versus 1,969. That is the true power of dollar cost averaging. So again, that makes up the 4 Ds of investing. We've got diversification, duration, discipline, and dollar cost averaging. Number 5. Whoops. Here's another chart for you. Monthly contribution examples. It doesn't take a lot to get our clients started in investing. You can start with $50 a month, which is really just going out for dinner once a month. Get them started. I want you to focus on the 10-year mark here. It's easier to see at $100 per month. $100 per month is $1,200 per year, which would be, in 10 years, $12,000. This is averaging 6% rate of return, and in 10 years we actually have 16,247. We just need to educate people on how money grows with compounding. I'm not going to go over the Rule of 72, I'm sure everyone knows it in here. Let's have a look at $200, and finally $500. If we get our clients into the habit of, the expression pay yourself first, so that they're actually putting money into their investments as well as their savings, so that they get into the habit of growing their money. Growing wealth is exciting. Number 5 is Morningstar ratings. One of the things I love about Experior, which is covering all of these points I'm covering today, is all the wonderful companies and products that we have to offer. Morningstar is a third party that actually rates the different similar funds, asset classes that are shown on that diversification slide. And so they're going to rate from 1 to 5. The top 10% will receive 5 stars, and the bottom 10% will receive 1 star. The reason why I like using Morningstar is easy for clients to understand. Ratings are objective, they're based entirely on a mathematical evaluation of past performance. Obviously, we don't have a crystal ball. We can only look at what's happened in the past. When I talk to clients, if they like to eat, most of us do, I'll say to them, would you rather eat at a 1-star restaurant or 5-star?
5.
Absolutely. If they like to travel, would you rather stay at a 1-star resort or a 5-star resort? Where would you like to place your money? Here's an example out of courtesy. I did cover the companies. We have a 2-star, and you're going to see the orange line. There we go. And you'll notice that typically you're going to find a 3-star is going to be running at par with the benchmark. 2 and 1 stars will be below. And look on the right-hand side, a 5-star fund. Same asset class. This happens to be global equity, but I just wanted to show you an illustration. Number 6 is various fee and MER options. This is something that, again, just gives us the ability to look after our clients in the best way possible. Gives us the ability to select appropriate fee options for our clients to meet future needs or unexpected life solutions or situations, pardon me. The last thing we want to do is life to happen, and all of a sudden they have no choice but to withdraw some funds, and it's going to hurt them financially. It's not a good conversation to have. So because we have all these options, we're able to make sure that we look after our clients properly. We've got low load, which are 3-year options. But every year we're able to free up 10%, and it's cumulative. So every year they're able to free up 10%, so that if life does happen, they have access to this money without a penalty. We also have, deferred sales charge, otherwise known as the DSC. If someone has a long-term investment, they have no need for that money. It's not a bad thing to put them into a DSC. Some of our clients will be 6 years, some will be a 7-year duration, but again, we're able to free up 10% every year. This can help people to stay invested during those times where they get nervous. Can be used as a deterrent so that they'll actually keep the money invested, and we'll find other solutions to help the particular situation they're in currently. No redemption fees. 3 or 5 years, yes, we have more than one company that offers this, which is a wonderful thing. We have choices here. And no low fees. These are great for people who want to invest money, but for a very short period of time. Maybe they're going to be buying a house within a year. The last thing we want are fees to take away any gains or growth that we gave them. We also have the ability to select appropriate funds within the client's risk tolerance, of course, that have competitive MER, otherwise known as management expense ratio fees. This is important because depending on where the clients are at, and it's important to be able to explain to them what they're paying for. What is the MER? What does it provide for them? We have access to a fund company now with no MERs. Now, some of them are, in this case, 100 fees, which deal with maturity and death benefit guarantees that I'll talk on my next slide. We also have access to a fund company with MERs comparable to those of a mutual fund with 100% death benefit guarantee. How does maturity and/or death benefit guarantees work? This is something, again, that we're able to offer clients that are used to dealing with banks and mutual funds. This is actually showing the S&P and TSX composite index. And I learned many years ago that S&P doesn't stand for salt and pepper. TSX, Toronto Stock Exchange. So say if we had someone, and these are just numbers, by the way, did work out the percentages, but they're not necessarily an exact number here. Say in 1999, we have someone that invested $100,000. And in 2007, it's now grown to $170,000. But what happened in 2008? We had a recession. It's now dropped, and the value of that fund is only $88,400. You know what makes matters even worse? The person passes away. Now, if they were in a segregated fund and they were able to reset that death benefit back in 2007, what if they were able to reset it at $168,400? Now, what's going to pay out to the beneficiaries is $168,400, not what the current value is worth at $88,400. It's a difference of $80,000. Do you think that that's important? Now, if we don't have the possibility to reset, we also have variable annuity that offers the death benefit of the capital that's invested. So it's $100,000 better than $88,400. So again, having these opportunities for our clients, being able to offer these products is huge, and it gives them peace of mind. Number 8, limited authorization forms and 24/7 access to the accounts. I love limited authorization forms. It frees up so much time for us as advisors. We're able to do fund transfers or switches. Withdraw funds deposit into the client's bank account on file. Change the client's home address. Oh my word. Any of you guys have clients that move every year? And you have to chase down signatures? Cancel or modify the monthly deposit, otherwise known as double cost averaging, or PACs. Make additional deposits for the client. That's really handy, especially during RSP season. Personally, I ask for a written consent instruction. I think it's important. Even if they send me a text, I can still take a screenshot, print it off, and have it available. And I also need to mention what the advisor is not allowed to do. Why is this important? Peace of mind to the client. We're not able to set up a brand new monthly PAC or change banking information without a signature, and of course, change beneficiaries. And lastly, advisor and clients have 24/7 access to the majority of the accounts that we have to offer. And again, would you agree that that gives peace of mind? If people are actually educated in how money works, they're not going to be checking it every single day and then panic every time they hear false information in the media. Right? Thank you for the notes. Number 9 is remittance fee or welcome bonus requests. I absolutely love this, especially coming from another MGA. Because if they're coming from something that was a low load, a 3-year, or DSC 6 or 7 year, and then there's actually going to be a penalty if they choose to move with me to this new company with Experior. I don't want them to lose money because of that choice that they still want me to service and look after their investments. So we're actually able to, with some of our companies, rebate or have a remittance fee or a welcome bonus, depending on which company. They use different terms. And that way that money is returned back to them and put into their investment. If they're already my clients, I was already paid once. Number 10, residual income and natural opportunities for review. So we have assets under management. The more families that we help and serve, it's going to create passive income because we're paid trails on this. If you also have a bunch of contributions and take advantage of the dollar cost averaging, now you also have residual income, which is wonderful. One thing I like to give my clients is value. I think it's really important. They like doing business with us because we give them the value, we give them the benefits. And for me, I love educating. One of the things that I learned many, many years ago is, remember I talk about the cycles, right? And again, we just have to educate our clients. If the housing market goes down, are you going to sell your house? No. Why are you going to sell your investments? So having said that, one of the things that I enjoy is teaching people about supply and demand. So again, if we know that the market is cyclical, do you think that they want to know what is the best date to invest their money? Would you like to know what it is? If you're going to pack money in, they have discovered over 100 years of study that there's a little lull in the market where, when do most people get paid? I heard it, first of the month or maybe the 15th, right? So they've actually discovered that there's a little window of time between the 23rd and the 25th. Most of my packs are done on the 23rd because all of a sudden the demand isn't there, because people normally will put money in the day that they get paid. There's that little window between the 23rd and the 25th. Most of my clients are investing on the 23rd just in case it happens to land on the weekend. I still hit that little mark, that little window. Get a little bit more bang for your buck. The other thing I like about investments, when you, again, we're investment, we're actually advisors here, we're just not insurance salespeople. So when we're revisiting and reviewing with our clients how their investments are doing, we're also able to touch base with them and have a look to see if any of their lifestyles or the lifestyle or their circumstances have changed. We're able to get in front of them, review, and also look at their life insurance policies at the same time. See if anything's changed, if they need more. See if they need help with their debt again. The cost of waiting. I think this is a pretty powerful slide. It's showing a rate of return of 6%. So say if someone has a goal and they want $1 million and they want to retire at age 65. If they have 40 years before they reach the age 65, you'll see that they only need $521.66 per month to save to reach that goal. And again, this is 6% rate of return average. But what if they're 60 years old and they only have 5 years? Look at the bottom of the screen, 14,321. Time could be our worst enemy or our greatest asset. The sooner we can get people saving money, the better. I love this quote by Warren Buffett. In the world of business, the people who are most successful are the ones who love doing what they love. and I love this company. Thank you.
Hey, if you like this video or any of the other videos that I have on my channel, stay tuned. We have so many more coming, but I want to make sure that you're in the know, that you know when they're coming. So please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the notification bell.